All right. Well, if you're new here, my name is Michael. I am a retired Marine veteran a world traveler and a content creator for those who just not joining and don't know anything about me. I'm originally from Mississippi, but retired from the Marine Corps out here in Arizona and spend majority of my time across the border in San Luis Obispo, Sonora, Mexico, as well as Yuma, Arizona. All right. My wife and I, we travel the world showing you what life is really like, from food, housing, transportation, and a little bit of healthcare during our journey traveling. All right. So just to sum it up in a nutshell, that's basically what our life is consist of right now. Enjoying life to the most of it. Now, if you enjoy traveling, saving money, and learning how to live your best life, you found the right place, guys. You have found the right live to be on. And I call it the live at 5. And the reason why I said live at 5 because it's 5 a.m. here on Pacific Standard Time over here on the West Coast in Arizona, and also across the border in Mexico. It is 5 a.m. So I call it 5 at live. All right. Today's topic I'm going to be talking to you guys about, you can clearly see, we're going to be discussing the difference, or which one is better, Cambodia or Laos. And for those who visit those places, will be able to probably come in the comment section and help me out a little bit on how they feel about it, because everybody not going to see it the same. It also depends on what you like, what you enjoy, and what your travel purpose consist of. You know, we travel to see the culture, travel to see different things, and open up a wider perspective on life as far as traveling. So that's why I want to talk to you about today, for those who are interested in going to Cambodia or either Laos. Those are two of the most underrated countries that we have visit. And I'm kind of glad that a lot of people don't talk much about Laos, because it's definitely a hidden gem for me. I don't know about other people, but it's definitely a hidden gem for me. So the question has always come up and been asked, is Cambodia actually cheaper to live than Laos? Now, when I tell you guys, when I ask, Laos is definitely beautiful. Definitely beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Vera, for joining the live. I appreciate you. Laos is definitely beautiful. I see my cousin Donna has joined the live. Thank you, Donna. Thank you for joining. Oh, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the roses. Appreciate the gift. Vera, appreciate you. We appreciate you so much. Good morning, Donna. How you doing, cousin? We appreciate you as always. And Laos is actually have been considered, for me, it's going to be probably my second home next to Vietnam, just in case anybody wanted to know. Laos is definitely a beautiful place. Now, when we comparing those two, it's definitely comparison: housing, food, transportation, healthcare, entertainment, internet, overall quality of life, all the above. We throw a little bit of here and there because everyone's likings is different. And Vera, bless her heart, she had blessed us with some roses to give this morning. We appreciate you. And she can also verify that Laos is definitely a beautiful place to visit. And I'm glad there's someone else to sit here in the comment section and can verify that. Now, later on this morning on today's live, I'm going to be going over about one of my favorite health tools. And we talked about it briefly day before yesterday with my cousin Donna about the vibrator plate machine, exercise machine. I call it shaker. She called it vibrator plate. That's become one of my wellness routine. All right. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later as we get through here. Oh, Vera, thank you. Thank you so much for the gift, for the heart puff. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys, I appreciate you. And tap on the screen, guys, if you don't mind. It help get the live out to more people so I can enlighten you guys on how beautiful these countries that you have not visited or probably have visited, and probably share a little bit more light on some of the things that goes on in these countries that you may be interested in. So do me a favor, tap on your screen, share the live, and do as my cousin Donna said, come on in and tap the screen, share, comment, and follow. Please, I appreciate you, as always. All right, so what I like for you to do now, since it's early morning, most of you guys probably just getting up, go ahead and grab yourself some coffee, say hello in the chat, and tell me where you're watching from, guys. Go ahead and grab your coffee, say hello in the chat, and tell us where you're watching from. We appreciate that. So don't forget to tap on the screen, guys, and hit the follow button and share it. It's always been mentioned here in the live by my moderator. Donna is awesome, guys. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and follow her on her social media platform. And if she would be kind enough to drop her social media, all her social media links in the chat, we would appreciate it. All right. Also, guys, I'm not the type of person that gatekeep or anything. If you have anything interesting that you think people maybe want to enjoy, experience, feel free to drop your links or whatever in the chat and be my guest. I'm not one of those content creators that get bothered by people dropping their links and stuff in the chat. All right. There may be something that someone else that may be interested in seeing something what you have going on. And I like to try to help everybody. It's enough out here for us all to win, So Vera said, hi, she's from Nashville, Tennessee, watching from Boston, Massachusetts. All right. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. We appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Vera has came in and blessed us this morning with some gifts, and we really appreciate her. We really appreciate her. Yes. Yes, she has. Yes, most definitely. We appreciate that dearly. We really do. All right. So what I was saying earlier is if you guys won't mind dropping in anything you may have going on that you think someone needs to know, and appreciate you coming in and joining us. Feel free to come into the chat, and appreciate you, Vera. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the heart puff. Thank you for the ice cream cone. We really appreciate you. The finger heart, as you want to say. I say it reverse because I'd rather put the heart first and then I say heart fingers. But we appreciate you. Trust me, we really do. Now, what I wanted to say is share it, guys. Tap on the screen. I'm sharing travel experience for those who want to know before they go. And if there's any question you want to know, guys, make sure you drop them in the comment section. You may be curious, or you may be interested in traveling to some of these countries we have been to, and they may be your first time going, or you've probably been numerous of times and you never realized something. So thank you, Vera. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. So check it out and let me know if there's something that I can possibly help you out on your adventure out into other countries. All right. So many people ask me, Michael, where can I retire comfortably without spending thousands every month? And my answer, a lot of you guys probably already know what I'm going to say. Okay, then, Vera, we appreciate you. You have to go follow you. Okay, appreciate you. Most definitely. Make sure you check us out over on my YouTube channel. That's where you'll find most of all my travel videos on Love and Freedom and also Pura Vida on YouTube. All right. And don't forget to follow me on my main TikTok channel, Love and Freedom, which is 1 E and 1 M. And that's where you'll find all of my TikTok shop at. We appreciate you. Thank you so much and bless you. Have a wonderful day. So I'm going to always tell you guys this, and I'm always going to say this. I don't know why people keep asking. They already know how I feel about Southeast Asia. I've been loving it, Southeast Asia countries for years, if not early 90s, guys, when I lived in Okinawa, Japan for almost 6 years. I really, really enjoy Southeast Asia. So I'm going to say Southeast Asia keeps coming up because my money and your money stretches much further than it does in Western countries. And countries such as Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, Malaysia, all offer affordable lifestyle, guys. But each one of them has its own personality. Each one of them has its own personality. And I always tell people, if I can take something from each country and make my own country, it'll be like Michael in Wonderland. It will be awesome, guys. It would definitely be awesome. So I always ask my viewers, would you rather live somewhere quiet or somewhere with more nightlife and modern conveniences? I mean, because sometimes you can't really get all that in one spot, one-stop shop. So if you had the choice, I'm asking the people in the chat and my audience today, would you rather live somewhere quiet or somewhere with more nightlife and modern conveniency? Or you rather live somewhere where you stressed out all the time and you're trying to ball out and floss that you're living a high life? I mean, I know that's a lot, but pretty much I'm just asking, would you pay for peace or would you pay to fit in with the crowd and live the party life? Let me know. Drop it in the comment section. Let me know. Or email me at blackmaninmexico@gmail.com. My email should be down in the description. If it's not, then charge it to my head, down my heart, because I should have my email down in there. blackman@gmail.com. Most definitely. All right. So we're going to start out talking about the two places. Housing. Cambodia generally has more apartment choices, more modern condos, better option in Phnom Penh, which is the capital of Cambodia. Some people said Phnom Penh, some people said Phnom Penh. However you want to pronounce it, it's still the same place. Phnom Penh, however you want to not pronounce it. And Laos itself has nice apartments, smaller selection, and less competition. And that's where you would definitely come in getting a better deal on some of the places you stay, because it's not too much competition. And we only actually visit one area in Laos, and that was Vientiane. Go over and check the video out that I dropped about Vientiane, Laos. I dropped a few videos, but I had to get the pronunciation from a local, and it's pronounced Vientiane. So I'm not trying to sound proper or anything, because I'm far from that. I just had to get the correct pronunciation from a local and give it to you guys. So with just in housing itself, I'm going to give a winner to Cambodia. And the reason I said that is because what I said about nicer, more apartment choices, more modern condos is way better in Phnom Penh than Siem Reap. We went to Siem Reap as well. Siem Reap was very sketchy a little bit. We didn't get the opportunity to explore Siem Reap too bad, because my first night there, I got a little bit disturbed and I booked the next flight out of there the next day, which I should have just stayed there and seen what it was all about. I made a bad judgment because I didn't feel right at the hotel that we checked in late night. And the airport was way out in the middle of nowhere, and I didn't feel comfortable. So that kind of changed my whole perspective about Siem Reap in Cambodia. But Phnom Penh was awesome. I really enjoyed it there, except for the bed. The bed was like sleeping out on a concrete slab. Hurt my back. I almost came real close to going buy my own mattress to put in there, because I did talk to the host about it. But other than that, everything else was great. Everything else was great. Now, we're going to get down talking real quick about the food in some of these places. Street food, Cambodia. I'm going to say I'm not a big street food eater, and I can't really make the decision for those who do go out and splurge and eat all the different types of food. I can't really say street food at either place was yay or nay because I really don't indulge in a lot of street food. Check out my who is this? Check out my story if you're trying to make bread. Okay, I hear you. If you're trying to make bread, off the net mix, I guess that's how I pronounce it. All right, what's your story? Drop your story. Somebody may be interested in it. Drop your story. Now in Cambodia, you can have meals ranging from $1 to $3 meals. All right, that's in Cambodia, and the same goes for Laos. Like I said, it depends on what you like. The street food, $1 to $3 meals. Restaurant prices are very similar, guys. In Laos and Cambodia, the restaurants are pretty similar. Fresh fruits and vegetables are inexpensive in both countries. I must say they are inexpensive because you can find a lot on the streets when it comes to food. Like I said, we didn't indulge in too much street food. We didn't get into too much street food, but it's definitely, I would say, definitely a tie because I didn't eat or try much of a street food. When I ate street food or those countries, I probably at the time, I don't know if I was eating shrimp at the time. Probably wasn't eating shrimp, but I tasted a little bit of chicken and beef off the streets, and they have a very unique taste, not to my liking. I'm just going to be honest. We cook mostly everywhere we go. We go grocery shopping and we cook our own meals. That's why we have to have an apartment or a condo or something where we have our own kitchen and actually cook our own food, guys. I mean, to each his own, but that's what we prefer. I know it can be a little pricey doing it that way, but that's what we prefer. At least I know what I'm eating, I know what I'm getting, and I'm able to handpick the things that I like. I did try a few times when we was out traveling to different countries, having food delivered like, Uber Eats or Grab Eats or whatever. And when they bring me the food, it was something I didn't like. So I really wasted money doing it like that. I like to go and sit down and kind of go into the store and handpick to see what I'm getting and come and prepare it myself. So that's why I can't really touch too much talk on about street food. All right. So moving on from the food, let's recap real quick on the two subjects. Housing, we're giving it to Cambodia. Food, street food, we're going to give it a tie. All right. Food, we're going to give it a tie. Next category, what I have down here, we're going to touch bases about transportation, guys. Both country has their own transportation flow, which is similar. The tuk-tuks, the ride share, which is Grab, which is similar to Uber, basically the same thing, but a less cheaper rate, and affordable buses. We did not get on any buses in Cambodia or Laos, I can say that. Always use a ride share, Grab. Never got on any other buses. It was always Grab, ride share in Cambodia and Laos. All right. Cambodia has more transportation options in the larger cities, which probably going to give you a hands down on who comes in top as far as public transportation. Laos, as I told you, Laos, Vientiane, the place that we visit, I really didn't see any public transportation, guys. I'll be honest with you. Could be, but I didn't see it. I think I was more focusing on just using the Grabs. Like I use Grab Ride everywhere I go over there, and it was very affordable. $1 or $2 to go where you need to go. Or I would get on a tut-tut if I needed to go grab some content and ride around. I get on a tut-tut and have the driver, to ride me around in the little city, and I gather some content on the little tut-tut. Are we going to just go up to a night market or something, have the tut-tut the drivers, or walk, and we walk back pretty much. Basically, that's it. It's very inexpensive either way you look at it. But for more choices, you're going to always have in the bigger cities like Phnom Penh or something, you're going to have more choices of public transportation and more rides. So winning the transportation category is going to be hands down. It's going to go to Cambodia, guys. I'm just trying to sum this up on things that we like, because the question was asked me. It was asked to me what I prefer or what was better for us. So that's why I'm saying what we enjoy, what we did. Now, what you go and do, you may see, you may enjoy the opposite, totally opposite for what we did. You may want to get on the bus. You may want to get on, you may want to get on a boat and go across the lake or something or whatever, as your form of transportation. But me, I felt more comfortable using their ride share, which is we know as Uber, which they consider is called Grab over in their neck of the woods. So winning the transportation, Cambodia. All right. Now, this is one of my not my only, one of my biggest things I look for when we travel in a place. I'm always going to make sure I got good internet. Good internet. I cannot function without good internet. Good internet is a very, very touchy subject for me because I have to have good internet wherever we go. So internet, that's the next topic we're going to talk about, which is a very sensitive topic for me. And I know you're going to say, well, how is the internet subject is touchy? If you're a content creator and you're out there trying to grab content and you edit and you're trying to do something or do surf the net for certain things and they don't have good internet, for me, it could be very stressful. Very stressful. I'll pay for peace. And if I got to go and buy my own internet box or whatever to put in that place or whatever I may need to do, a new router, so be it. I'll do it just to get my internet service up running good or pay for peace. Point blank. Now, Cambodia's internet was generally, to say it was faster. It was faster internet, better mobile coverage. On your cell phone, better mobile coverage, more co-working space. Like if you were at a hotel or something, you had a space you needed to use their computer or something like that. Or at a condo, they had a place where you can go blog, make videos or something like that. They had more co-working space, especially for the people that's what they want to call work remotely. You definitely going to want to know where your internet is at because that's your job. That's what you use to work on the internet. So Laos, you know what? Let me take that back as far as all of Cambodia. It may be faster in some area, but you want to make sure, and this is a very important thing you want to do. If you don't get your SIM card there and use your own internet you paid for, and you depended on that condo or that apartment, make sure that they are on an internet router with a local company, not just a SIM card inside router box where they're doing prepaid internet service on that little router box. Because we experienced that. 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, you're on the internet doing your thing, and all of a sudden, no more internet. It runs out of its credit. Worst thing ever. So check the place where you're going to. Make sure they have reliable internet, internet where you can connect to and stay connected to, not something that's going to run out of credit and you're trying to use the internet. All right. So just make sure you find something where you can have some reliable internet and talk with the host. Even if you got to go there before obligating to the place, do a speed test. Download speed, for those who understand that, is very important. And if the internet is lagging, you might want to ask them, can they move you to a place where they're close to the router, or move you to a place that's, or change the router, or whatever it may be. If you're going to stay there for a long period of time, most of the time the host accommodate you. I never had a problem where the host didn't go out and purchase. They went out and repurchased a router before for me, I recall. So it all depends on your host, and make sure you check your internet service. But hands down, because of more options, I'm going to give the winner to the internet to Cambodia. All right. It's simple because they have more options. And Laos, I never had a problem with the internet in Laos because we only stayed in Vientiane. And even when I was in Vientiane, I had my own internet service. And while I'm talking about that, it's very inexpensive to get their biggest package, internet. You may spend $7, $8 that, for the whole time you're there for the internet service, SIM card. But I have the internet package, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about. I travel with Holafly. Holafly has kept us connected where we can share data. I can turn on my hotspot. My wife can use my data hotspot, and I can use the whole time, no matter what plan I get, depending on the plan, I'm sorry. If I get the Asian plan that includes certain regions, a regional Asian plan, I can use it in every country in Asia I go to, and it keeps me connected. It comes in with a built-in VPN, which I needed that in China because you cannot check your email, Google email. You can't do anything that has Google. Some of your apps not going to work because China really blocks that Western influence from their people. So if you plan on going to China and some other countries, make sure you have a VPN. And we always use Holafly, just like you're saying Hola in Spanish. Hola Fly, Fly. Hola, Hola, Fly, Fly. All right. So those are some of the great information gems that you can use when you're traveling overseas. All right. Don't forget Holafly. Now, when it comes down to healthcare, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about healthcare before we get out of here as well. And thank God, knock on wood, we didn't have to use any, haven't had to use any healthcare during our travel adventures. For the most part, I try to eat healthy, and pharmacies are on every corner. If I feel like there's something that we need to enhance nutrients or whatever, if I don't eat it through the Whole Foods, I will go to a local pharmacy and stock up some more vitamin C or whatever it may be. Vitamin D, you get plenty of that from the sun as we out and about. But pharmacies are everywhere. But I do travel with a dosage of antibiotics that I take with us on the trip, because sometimes you may get a place you may not have access to the antibiotics, and I take multiple different types of antibiotics that I take with me, just in case we can have them on hand if we need them. So I've had to use antibiotics, and what taught me that lesson to always carry enough antibiotics with is because my wife and I, a few years ago, I got sick in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, and I think I caught COVID again. I was so weak, I was sick, I couldn't do nothing for like 2 days. And I wasn't about to let my wife go out and go to a pharmacy and try to get me medication or whatever. I just winged it out. I prayed it out. And like the second, third day, I started feeling a little bit better, and I got up and went and got my medication. And then after I started feeling better after the fifth, sixth day, my wife, of course, she was going to get sick. She was there in the room with me. She took ill. So as soon as she got better, I thought the nurse on her, got her better. Our whole few weeks there was spent inside sick. And we got out of there the first thing smoking, because I think it was the pollution that really made us sick. First of all, it weakened my immune system and everything. So I learned from that forward, start carrying enough antibiotics with me when we travel. All right. So that's number one. Now, Cambodia, they have more international clinics in Cambodia, for what I've seen. They have better private hospitals, for what I've seen. We passed a lot of hospitals while we were there. And many expats just traveling, stand there. They pick the Phnom Penh's healthcare packages there. They'll buy the healthcare plan there because they have a better choice in big cities like Phnom Penh versus Laos. Laos, once again, I said Laos is a beautiful place for me. I pick Laos. I pick Laos, and I know it's a little mixed answers to the stuff I'm saying, but I'm trying to give you guys what they have to offer, and then I'll try to tell you what I prefer. All right, how about that? And when it comes to being in Laos, I like Laos, first of all, because of the people and themselves, and how down to earth, and the people just easy going. And it's not a big city, not a whole lot of noise, not a whole lot of going on riffraff. It's just very humble people living a very good life. To me, I call it good life because it's kickback. The place we was in, Vientiane, is kind of shuts down about 10 o'clock at night. Ain't nothing going on. It's like a ghost town, which I like it. I don't be out like that anyway. So, but it's very safe to walk around at night by yourself. And we'll talk about that a little later in the video. But when it comes to healthcare, I have to give that healthcare. I'm going to have to give it to Cambodia simply because it has more options, point blank. Now, next topic we're going to talk about is the quality of life. Things I personally noticed when we was there at these different countries. Cambodia feels like it's more developed, more international, easier for many foreigners, right? Laos, to me, as I said earlier, is more peaceful, slower pace, less crowded, great for people who wanted a relaxed life, such as myself, that I just mentioned earlier. I really like the countryside. I'm from the country. I'm from Mississippi. I like to kick back and be down to earth. That's how I like it. So that's what I really like about Laos. It is very down to earth. It's kick back. The people are so nice, slower pace. And I'm going to have to say, there's really not a wrong answer to which one of these you want to go with, because Cambodia was very nice too. The people very nice. They were very humble. They didn't mind your business. They mind their own business. So with that, I'm going to say there really isn't a wrong answer to which one has a more quality of life to me. Infrastructure wise, I'm going to have to say Cambodia has a better infrastructure. And we'll talk a little bit more about that as well. So it depends on what, you anyway, also. It depends on what you're into. A lot of people don't like Vientiane, Laos, because it's not a big party country. Not a lot of partying going on. Not a lot of crazy riffraff going on. Not a whole lot of tricking going on. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Not a whole lot of tricking. And that's another tough subject I want to talk about in another video. About you can really tell what goes on in these countries, the way the crowds, the what type of people it draws in. Vientiane, a lot of people don't go to Laos because they do not promote that type of activity going on. They don't. They kind of like we can do without all that tricking over here. We like to be left alone and live our country as friendly as we can get it, so that's why I like Laos as well, guys. That's why I like Laos as well. It is very kickback, laid back place. All right. So if you had to choose, I'm going to ask you, for what I just said about the life over there, if you like the relaxation or you like the party nightlife, drop your comments in the comment section if that's what you're all about. If you're about that nightlife partying, then Cambodia probably be definitely a better fit for you. But if you like to go see the country, to see what they have to offer, you like real laid back, down to earth, humble, not a whole lot going on, not a lot of traffic and all that stuff, no city life, then Laos will be, I think, a better fit for those who like that, such as myself. All right. So keep that in mind, but do your research, guys. There may be some things there that you may not approve of, or maybe some things that you may be looking for in another spot. So do your own research. I'm just telling you on a boots on the ground type experience, pretty much. All right. Now, while we talking about that, we're going to switch gears a little bit, and I'm going to talk to you guys real quick about, I mentioned to you guys about, let me see if I can pull it up here. I mentioned you guys about my exercise equipment. And yes, of course, I'm going to talk about health because I told you health is wealth. And we're going to always include health in everything we do. Just like we always include the Most High in everything we do first. So I'm going to talk to you and I may talk about you as well, but I'm just saying I'm going to talk to you right now about my vibration plate. It's one thing that I always tell people: traveling is amazing, right? But none of it matters if you don't take care of your health. Point blank, health is wealth. You can travel wherever you want to go, do whatever you want to do, but if you don't have the health to do it, of course you're going to need some finance to do it. But the number one thing is, you can always come up and find some finance to get it, go out and hustle and do that. But if you don't have your health to be able to go do and hustle and make those finance, then you're not going to be able to do anything, because health is wealth. If you got the health, you pretty much got your wealth, pretty much. So one tool I've added to my wellness routine is the vibrator plate. As you can see that right up here, I'm going to point up there. You see that right up there? That right there, vibration plate right there. That's part of my exercise or my physical therapy each and every day, guys. That plate right there has been a go-to for me. And I have it in my TikTok shop, guys. So if you could, let's see what now say. I just can't make what I missed. Okay, Brock Carl. Hey, no problem. No problem, cousin. If you could do me a favor, go over to my TikTok shop on my main channel, Love and Freedom with one E and one M. That's where you'll find all of these good supplements and exercise equipment in my TikTok shop, along with other electronics and other items, guys. Donna, she just dropped the link, just dropped my main TikTok platform right there. Love and Freedom, 1E, 1M. Go over there. That's where you'll find all my TikTok merchandise. And once again, I'll tell you guys, I go live on this backup channel, trying to build this backup channel up so I can pretty much make a lat move from that channel to this channel, build this one up, and have the TikTok shop in one spot, because I don't go live on the main platform, guys. I go live on this channel. So make sure you follow this channel as well and go over there to my main channel. That's where my Love and Freedom showcase is at, guys. All right. That's what my showcase is. My TikTok shop. Some of you call it shop. Some of you said TikTok store. But Donna just put in the right acronym for that. It's called the showcase. So go over there and check it out, guys. And check that vibration plate out. Donna has one too. Actually, I liked hers so much that I had to come back home and get me one. But mine's is not as big as hers. No Diddy. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the vibration plate. But her vibration plate was a lot bigger than the vibration plate that I've ordered. I really liked hers, but I didn't need that much space anyway. It does the job. It gets the job done. Very nice. I like it. As a matter of fact, as soon as it's over, I'm headed in there and get on it again. Most definitely. I usually can have it sitting at my desk, but I have it full blast, so it'll be vibrating me, and I'll be talking. I already can't talk, so I'll be like, so I don't even want to put it on while I'm on here live. So that thing will have me shaking to death. So we'll get on it once I get done. So go over to the TikTok shop, check it out, and order yours. If you see something in there that you like and you're not looking, you're not content with the prices, drop me an email. Let me know if there's anything cheaper. If you're trying to, you're on a budget, you ball on a budget, and you see something and you may feel like it's a little too much for you, and you want to show some support to me, reach out to me. I'll do my best to go and try to find you another options and add it to my TikTok shop and find you a better deal and at a reasonable rate with a better quality if you're not content with what you see. And we'll get you hooked up. All right. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you go over there and check it out, because there's none of it matters. Like I said, if you ain't got your health. So health is wealth. Go over there and check it out. And you'll thank me later. Right. Appreciate you. Now, that vibration plate, before I go, I'm going to tell you guys some of the things that vibration plate can do, because I had to do a little research on it when I started seeing it and seeing a lot of people using it. It has a lot of potential benefits in it. Improving your circulation, stimulating your muscles, help you with balance and stability, supporting flexibility, and it adding a gentle movement on days when you don't feel like doing any full workout. It actually working your body out while you sit, pretty much. Yeah, Donna said, I can barely hold my phone on it and watch videos. Oh, okay. Yeah, that thing, I'm sure yours probably a lot powerful than mine's. And mine's is pretty powerful. My wife get on it and she's like, turn it up or turn it down, depending on, the power setting I have on it. I do multiple things on that thing. It's real good. I really enjoy it. So it does a lot of benefits, guys. It really does. For me, it's just another tool to help me stay active. When I'm traveling, I'm not going to take it with me when I'm traveling, but I'm going to try to find me one when we're traveling at a reasonable price, because things are pretty reasonable when we travel. And then when we get ready to leave, I'll just probably give it away or something. So I'm going to definitely keep it in my routine pretty much. Donna said, not only you can stand on it, you can sit on it and put your hand on it, etc. Yes, I did that last night, Donna. I actually sat on it. I got on my knees like I'm going to do women push up and put my arms on it and lean forward, kind of put my weight on it. And, like to vibrate your arms, get the movement done in there. So I tried that as well. You're right. You can definitely do a lot positions on that thing. It's awesome. I like it. It's kind of like just sitting still, letting the machine do the workout for you. I really like it. I really do. So if you're interested in one, always read the instructions. And if you have any medical condition or implant devices, check with your local health care provider before using it, guys. I always tell you guys, check with your physician when I recommend anything, whether it's supplements or a machine or anything. Check with your health care provider first, all right? Don't overdo it. Don't think just because one person can do it, then you can do it. There's a lot of things I see people doing or using that I would love to try and do it, but I can't. I know my body. I know all of the broken up parts on me won't allow me to do it. I'm not going to try to be something that I know I can't be or do something I know I can't do. So everyone is different. Don't base someone else's results off of what you see. You don't know what that person has going on. Vice versa. Only you could be your own advocate. Know what's going on with yourself in life first. All right. Before you jump on there and start trying to do all this stuff. All right. I just have to let you guys know that I am no health guru. I am no fitness coach. I am not no health junkie. I'm just me trying to stay healthy and get healthier, pretty much. All right. So always check with your healthcare physician before you start any type of exercise or try to take any additional supplements or anything, especially if you're on medication and you got some underlying conditions. All right. So check that with your physician first. Besides myself and my cousin Don in the chat, have anybody else tried the vibrator plate? And if you do, you like it, drop it in the comment section. Let people know how you feel about it. If you enjoy it, you like it, give us a yay or nay, or tell us why you don't like it or why you do like it. All right. That would be a big help for those who may be interested in purchasing it. All right. We appreciate that. Now, we're going to talk real quick about some travel tips before I get out of here. And if you're thinking about moving overseas, first visit the place first, guys. Go and visit the place first. Stay at least 30 days. A week or two is not long enough. Stay at least 30 days. Shop where the locals shop at. Learn basic phrases. Like, I'm gonna say a little joke. I'm not trying to make fun of their language or how they say it. But another thing my wife and I learned last night when we was watching some of our old videos in Thailand, when they say thank you, I think it's thank you. I could be wrong. I think it is thank you. I kind of learned how to say it and remember what to say because I have a problem with my sciatica, my hips and stuff. And when they heard that, I learned my Thai language by going saying sciatica. It's kind of like sciatica. It's like sciatica, It's like sciatica, but I said sciatica, and that's how I remember what to say because my damn sciatica be acting up. So shit, cup and cup, stuff like that, So I learned a little, tie like that by putting it in, saying it because I make fun. I try to make fun about something that I can remember. Like in Brazil, I didn't know what the guy was saying. If you go back and watch the video, he was saying presente, like he's giving me a free gift, presente, you know. So, I just make a little humor about it in order to learn the phrases. So learn some basic phrases. Get your travel insurance, guys. It's very important to get your travel insurance, whether you're going to use it or not. I'd rather have it than not have it if I need it. Get your travel insurance, and it's very inexpensive, and get it on the go before you go. Get your travel insurance. Budget before moving. Make sure you understand what you can spend out. The food is very inexpensive in these places. If you have a habit, drinking or whatever party, is very inexpensive, but it can get expensive if you are the type that like to party every day. So keep that in mind. Never move because you've seen a YouTube person or somebody tell you this. That's very important. There's a lot of YouTubers online that's going to tell you stuff so they can get clicks on it. They're going to say, oh, yeah, I'm balling out over here for $500 a month. Shit, I don't care. Damn, we didn't do much. And $500, that ain't going to do nothing. $500. And they talking about living expensive. Oh, they talking about rent. They talking about food. Shit, I don't know where they been. No, I'm talking about on the very minimum. And this is a big debate online. It's all depending on what you're into. The very minimal, I'm going to say, and I'm not talking about rent. I'm talking about enjoying yourself, life, living. If you want to throw rent in on it, I'll up it up then. The very minimal you need to live overseas and have a good time and live comfortable, I said $2,500 a month. I'm gonna throw that out there. Yeah, I said it. Love and Freedom said it. $2,500 a month, and then you really living comfortable. At least $2,500 a month. You living comfortable. You can basically do anything you want to do with $2,500 a month. All right. So move basically because you experienced it. Go visit the place, stay longer than a couple weeks, and enjoy life. Yeah. Cousin, you're not going to live with them places for no $500 or $1,500. I said to be comfortable and live somewhat of a lifestyle that you're used to on a lower level of, I won't say lower level, because you want to live even better living overseas. You don't want to live like the locals, first of all. I'll say $2,500. $2,500 to get you. You'll be in their category. You'll be in big baller status if you're $2,500. Put it like that. Yeah, most of them. Yes, right. Thank you, coming in for the follow. Thank you. We appreciate that. But yeah, the question is an answer. Here we go. Possible if you could live overseas, what would be a place that you would go and live all your life? Let me know what a place that you always want to visit and you could live there for the duration of your life. Let me know. Now, we're going to get into topics later on throughout the live. We're going to talk about cost of apartments, food prices, internet, safety, healthcare, transportation, weather, visas, all this stuff is very important. The best neighborhoods, weight loss journey as I always do it, healthy tips, and of course, exercise equipment and supplements in my TikTok shop. All right. So, guys, got any questions about these things? You got any questions that you may want me to answer on our next live? Feel free to send me a message, blackmaninmexico@gmail.com, or leave it on my TikTok. Send me a message via TikTok or my other social media platforms, and I'll try my best to answer your questions on the next live. All right. So today, we're going to run down and close this out, answering the question, which one I think is cheaper Is Cambodia cheaper than Laos? In my opinion, Cambodia generally gives you more modern convenience, better health care, faster internet, more housing options. Now, don't knock Laos, guys, because I told you Laos is number one for me. Laos gives you that peace, and I told you I'll pay for peace. Laos gives you that peace, simplicity, beautiful scenery, and a slower pace of life. Neither country is perfect, but both can offer a great quality of life for much less than the Western countries, guys. So living over in those countries can be way cheaper, most definitely. All right? Definitely than the Western countries. I'm going to be the first to tell you that. And remember, wherever you go, your health travels you, guys. That's why I said health is wealth. Wherever you go, you may can leave them extra pair of Jordans at home, but you can't leave that bad cholesterol or high blood pressure or all these other things you may be underlying with at home. So health is wealth. Make sure you take care of yourself, or you have a way to support it just in case of emergencies, all right? Because you can't leave that behind. Eating well, staying active, and using tools that support your wellness can make your adventure even more enjoyable, guys. Trust me. So if today's live helped you guys, do me a favor. Tap on the stream. Tap, tap, tap. Hit that follow button. Share this with your friends, family, and foe. And join me every morning at 5 live, or live at 5, however you want to look at it. That's 5 Pacific Standard Time, my time, where we talk about travel, health, technology, living your best life, if you're living your best life, or we can talk about your life in general. But make sure you join each and every day, live at 5, guys. I'm planning on pushing this each and every day if the good Lord will. As Donald says, 7 Central Standard Time. Central Standard Time 7 for you. Yeah, Central Standard Time. No, yeah, that's right. It will be Eastern Standard Time will be, well, right now, time don't change where I'm at. So it's hard to say, you guys. I think Central Standard Time will be 7, correct? Yeah, then it'll be 8 Central Standard Time. I mean, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, you're on Central Standard Time. Yeah, that's right. My bus. You know what you're talking about, not me. I don't know what your time is over there. I try to keep up with it, but it's hard, especially when you've been overseas. I know you and I, Donna, was getting time mixed up when I was overseas because it was hard to keep up with the time. So do me a favor, guys, right now. Go ahead. Make sure you go over there to the TikTok shop, the showcase store over there, Love and Freedom 1E, 1M over at the Love and Freedom. And make sure you follow me on my YouTube channel. The YouTube channels are right here, down below, or on to the side, as I was. It's down here. You see that right there? Follow me on my TikTok, YouTube. YouTube is Love and Freedom and Pura Vida. Purabida, the backup channel, Pura Vida. So make sure you check that out and follow and see some of the travel videos that I have over there on those channels. All right, I appreciate that. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys, because I got a long morning, day ahead of me. I haven't been to sleep, of course not, but I got things to do. And till the next time, guys, I am Michael with Love and Freedom. Stay healthy, stay curious, stay free. And I'll see you guys on the next live. Until the next one. Bye now. Peace. One love.
Oh, my forever dream.